think we've crossed to Philadelphia. Put ourselves here on the ramp. Let's put ourselves on 3. How about that? How about number 1? Let's go number 1. Actually, about number 5. Live traffic, live, all players, etc. Busy and tired, muddling through. Yeah, I know how that feels. You can muddle through without too much stress. Life can throw all sorts of things at you. Sometimes it's hard to keep a level head with it all. Let's already put the destination here. So made fun of the A4 on DCS yesterday. We'll get back to it this afternoon. 6 Papa Alpha 9er, that's where I want to go. 6 Papa Alpha 9er. Shangri-La. Nice. Burnham. Be 104 nautical miles, about an hour. Should check if there's a VOR. Let's check it out. Here. Six Papa Alpha 9er. Alpaca 1-1, this is Pigeon Plate. Good morning to you, over.
Do you copy? This is Rogue 2.
Good morning. Nice of you guys to drop by.
Hope you had a good day, Alpaca 1-1. We are taking a flight west, continuing on our journey to get that Cessna Aerobat. We'll sell our regular Cessna 152 and we'll get an Aerobat. Because it has a livery on it. I just found out about this the other day. Maybe it was in another... Oh. What the fuck? Why does this keep happening here? Hold up. Yeah, like, there was... Oh, what the heck? As I was saying, I only found out recently, maybe it was in another update, that there's a livery for the Aerobat Cessna, aerobatic version. That's really cool. So I'm gonna basically borrow the design and change it to a HyperTextHero design. And what makes me very excited about it is that you can have writing on top of, I'm excited by pretty simple things. It's pretty easy to make me excited, but it's like you can have a writing on the top of the wing of the airplane that doesn't have to repeat one side or the other. It doesn't have to be just mirrored. You can have a custom writing, and I want that plane because of that. Over. All right, 6 Papa Alpha 9er Shangri-La. Whoa. No, I don't want to go to... we left JFK. 6 Papa Alpha 9er? Not finding it. I have something on that's breaking. Is Sky Vector broken right now? How about where we currently are at? Good day, Tim. We're currently at N43. Let's try that. N43. There it is, Easton. Braddon Air Park. 6 Papa Alpha 9er. Sky Vector is having problem with. That's a 6 Alpha 9 for... airfield. That maybe there's a different designation that we need. Lost Creek Airport, Shangri-La, closed. Well, that's interesting. So apparently it's closed and Microsoft Flight Simulator is still open. Well, let's just head over there. This is too much. Alright, no Sky Vector. We'll just do it like this.
Hello, Captain. Nice to see you again.
Sky Vector is awesome. I agree. Eventually we'll start using it for flight planning as well.
You are clear to start your engine.
We do it sometimes, quite rarely, but learn to use it of those long distance races. Hope your back is feeling better, Nora. You know that I think Track IR, these head tracking things, and you have to look at this chat and you have to like move the controls of the airplane and you're sitting down. It can mess up your body. You have to watch out, you know. Gotta keep your posture under control. Rainy day here in Michigan today. Quite cozy for streaming. The rain has stopped. Watered the garden quite well, so it'll be a good time to go weed after a little later. Because when the soil is wet, it's easy to pull out the weeds. I weeded way too much the other day, like knocked me out, and I had a headache. I didn't drink enough water. That's the usual problem. Tim Pickle says, I use Sky Vector to plan an accurate airline route for my flights sometimes. Copy that, Tim. Yeah, I use it. I learned to use it for those Microsoft Flight Simulator long distance races I did. Where you didn't have to stop on an airfield. You could just do a touch and go to make it a safe point. So that if the game crashed or you crashed, you could start from there. And I really enjoyed learning to use that. A real life tool, you know. Softer chair, yeah, that would help. Standing desk was good for me. I know that that's not attainable for everyone, but I mean, you can make your own, but the space-wise, you know, it can be difficult. Switch it up a little bit. And Tim would love some rain right now. The only thing wet here is the heat. It also works for visual flight ruse. Copy that, Tim. Yeah, and you can load it into Microsoft Flight Simulator. No, I wish this 6 Papa Alpha 9 Shangri-La airfield was in Sky Vector. Apparently, it's closed. So if it was there, I would do a Sky Vector demonstration here. But let's fly over there. Let's get the airplane, and then for the next flight, we could do that. And later, more DCS A4 Skyhawk action. It'll be this afternoon. All right, let's get going. Fuel valve. Left to right here. Alternator, battery. I don't think you need landing lights for takeoff, right? And by the way, I saw a mod. I saw that there's a mod for better lights for Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know, me and mods, I install them, but I don't like to install too many of them, because then whenever there's a sim update, I don't know if the mod broke or if the sim that's broken. Vasconcelos, clear prop. I know you're not paying for me for this dispatch. I did not really load it, just plan the route and typed in the waypoints manually. Cool. Yeah, you can load it. You can actually export from Sky Vector and then load it up in Microsoft Flight Simulator in the map. It's pretty awesome. Should we check if we have how much fuel we have real quick? This airplane. We are insured. Our insurance went down again to 1,250. Our plan is to fly this place, sell our aircraft, and purchase a Cessna 152 Aerobat. Okay, we have plenty of fuel. And sometimes like this you can input the frequencies and navigate by voice instead of sky vector. No worries, Tim, yeah. Yeah, totally. I was learning a little bit about the voice the other day in the other day's stream. Very cool. Alright. Traffic control. We're gonna head west.
November 4 tree, traffic HYPRT XTHERO 1 taking off runway, tree 6 departure to the west.
Alright, 936 is the one to the left. Make sure my sound Microsoft Sound Simulator is set. Okay, parking brake off. We're good to go. Thank you, Tim, for your guess. The little flying car from the 1970s, the Cessna 152. I've been reading a little bit about Clyde Cessna, designer of these airplanes, or the founder of the Cessna airplane company. I don't know if he actually designed the 152. He was a farmer. Last month, Alec won and you got second place, right? Oh, no, it's not per month, it's per season, so every 3 months, so it's not over yet. If you type exclamation point landing, the word landing, you will see information. Yeah, it's not by month, every 3 months, by season.
November 4 tree, traffic HYPRT XTHERO 1 taking off runway, tree 6 departure to the west.
Go far. Give a touch of flaps. Not very long, this runway.
Enjoy your personal flight, pilot. You can search for more jobs after you land.
You have a good day, dispatch. HyperTextHero out. Straight shot west, almost on the dot, 100 miles we're gonna fly. Tim says, I know my decision process is super slow, but I'm thinking of picking up campaign for the Hornet on Syria after my exams for the price I got last season. Whoa! And Kerr comes in with a Harley. Look at that mine. Oh dear, look at that mine. The landscape getting destroyed by humans. Kerr, bring us the century that Star Trek is set in. Bring us peace on Earth and technology that will let us not destroy the planet so much. Someone been playing No Man's Sky here and forgot to clean up after their mess. Look at it. Speaking of which, I do want to complete that No Man's Sky expedition. I finished phase 1. I want to jump in and finish the other phases. A mine. Reminds me of a level in right by a school, I think. Reminds me of a level in Ghost Recon Wildlands. Set in a mine. Tim, I hear you, man. I'm the slowest decision maker in DCS. I think, and not because I bought it, because someone gave it to me. Thanks, Chris. Gave me the Persian Gulf map. I have that, and I have the. I did buy the Normandy. I kind of want the English channel, but I don't want to spend a bunch of money for that if I'm not gonna fly it regularly. And right now, my mission in DCS is take off, destroy an air and ground target, and land in the same mission with each aircraft in the game, with every single aircraft. That I added that to my game goals in HyperTextHero.com/streaming. Slightly sunburnt. Is it tracking my flight? Where the heck am I? Stand by. I don't see... Is Neofly tracking my flight? Oh, there it is, it is. Okay, it's starting to scare me here. I don't want to fly all this way for it not to track it. We might have to find a VOR for somewhere nearby, a 6, what was it? 6 Papa Alpha 9er, because apparently the airfield is closed in the real world, and Microsoft Flight Simulator is still there. Or at least in Neofly is still there. Hopefully Microsoft Flight Simulator is still there. Note to self, don't go kayaking after 11 for 9 clicks. Well, if you do, wear a hat and put on sunscreen, huh? Send you a picture of you sunburnt? All right. Worst sunburn I ever had when I was a kid in Rio de Janeiro. No, in Maceió, in Brazil, sort of north, more towards the northeast of Brazil. It was a cloudy day and I didn't think that you have to worry, but guess what? The UV rays, they go through the overcast. So even if it's cloudy, you can still get sunburned, because the ultraviolet rays will burn you. Very clear day here at Microsoft Flight Simulator for a flight. Not enough on the legs. So you'd better leg it home if you realize you're getting sunburned, but if you're kayaking, I guess you better arm it home. Getting about to 4,000 feet. This is good. Let's stay around this height. And let's lean her out a little bit. Till we see that little dial drop right below the red. Oh. A little too much. There you go. 126 hours in this airplane according to our I forget the name of that thing, but the little counter. Started reading a new book last night. It's called Braiding Sweetgrass. I forget the name of the author right now, but it's a scientist, Native American woman, and I'm enjoying it very much so far. We had a German friend, came to Ecuador, and she was wearing a hat and sunscreen 100 and stood in the shade for most of the time. She got sunburnt. Could also be the type of skin, right? Yeah, I have a friend from Finland, and she has a lot of trouble being out in the sunlight without getting sunburned. Nora says the sun is a deadly laser. I like how you spelled laser too. Alright, while we're flying here, let's switch over to Sky Vector and see if there's something near 6. Where the heck is Papa Alpha 9er again? Let's go back to the browser and take a look. Just trying to trim her out a little bit because she wants to climb her already at almost 5,000 feet. I do miss a plane and autopilot, and good news! If you go to HyperTextHero.com, on the top of the news feed there, I was checking out the BN2 Islander Microsoft Flight Simulator forum threads, and guess what? There is a brand new V2 update for the BN2 Islander coming in a couple of weeks, free for all existing owners. All new done sound, Wise 3D sound set, all new done textures, all new done, completely remade cockpit, a long nose version of the 2-engine Islander, free for existing owners. Amazing the support that Black Box Simulations continues putting into that Islander. Lots of love given to the airplane. It makes me so happy because it's an airplane that's very dear to me because I flew in it a lot when I was a kid. And I'm very excited that that airplane continues to be supported and updated for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yay, Matt. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Tim says, Die Sonne ist ein Flammenwerfer. The sun is a flamethrower. Is that a good guess? Die Sonne ist ein Flammenwerfer. Sorry. I've watched too many movies. Flatfoot shift out there. Okay, let's take a look. Vor near a 6 Papa Alpha 9er. 6 Papa Alpha 9er airfield. Where the heck is that? I'll keep clicking back on the flight simulator here. Hans, bring us a Flammenwerfer! You know, Commonwerfer? The flamethrower sounds like you're gonna use it to make waffles. That word to me looks like you're gonna use the flamethrower to make waffles. Perfectly correct. Hans Riegler Flammenwerfer! Deadly laser! Shangri-La, our airport, closed. What's nearby? Oh, there's a bunch of things nearby. There's this one. Kraut! Oh, there you go, Kraut! Hans will take me to 4 Papa Sierra 6 Kraut Airport! It's 4 Papa... Sorry, I keep shouting. Let me just double check if my actual filters are on because I want to make sure I'm not like blowing your heads out. And the noise gate is on, and the compressor to control loud excitement is on too. Well, that escalated quickly. Don't joke about it. That's how we Germans like make waffles. Actually, like you burn it. I mean, I don't mind. I like things a little burned. I often have discussions with this with Amber. It's like I like it a little more burnt, you know. Hans, bring the Sonnenschutzfaktor, Creme Factor 3000. Is that like sunscreen? Factor 3000 is sound now you're making me think of Kit and Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff. Isn't he big in Germany? In GTA, that car is called the Schitzenhauser 5000. I forget what the name of the car is. Don't shout out to Amber. No, Amber is gone. She's seeing Hazel. Her brother's baby daughter. 2-year-old daughter. When Broughton Waffeleisen and man in a fun front hat. That one I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to put that in the Kit 9000. I'm gonna have to put that in the Google Translate. Dude, I'm headed north here. What's nearby? Let's see what's nearby here. There's a VOR. Is that a VOR? Here you go. 407 kilohertz. Straw NDB. I forget what NDB stands for. Terminal area navigation low power. That's the intended use. Can we put our navigation radio to 407 kilohertz and it will give us a bearing to that thing? Let's try it. 407. The Knights Industry 2000. It was actually 2000. You know where I saw one of those curves? NDB non-directional beacon. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. And the translation from him is, who needs a waffle iron when you have a flamethrower? These big undulating hills here. I think these were probably pushed by glaciers thousands of years ago from Canada down to the United States. By the very powerful forces of nature. I saw Knight Industries 2000 in Rome. I have a photo to prove it. I saw it in Via del Marmore. No. The street that heads to that pyramid near Ostiense. Was that Via Marmorata? I saw a guy driving a kit and it had the little light in front of it. Gives you a distance to it, not a direction. Okay, so it gives me distance. Okay. Razzie, I'm good. How are you, man? Thanks for those messages. I told you the planes I have in DCS. If you run a server too, I'm happy to drop by. I'm gonna keep coming to Campbell's for now, but okay, let's get this NDB. Let's try to put it here. Navigation radio. I think this is how you do it. I may be completely wrong about this. Let's put nav 1. All right. So first we 407, right? Oh, whoa! That was a real life lightning, thunder over here. If I disappear, I got struck by lightning. Okay. You know what happened. Oh, I can't go for that. That's something else. 407. I can't do that because it only has up to 120, 117, and then it goes back to 108. So that's limited. I think that's something else. Copy, Raz. And I promise GTA soon, a laugh attack. I even have a magic gummy bear ready for it. Thank you, Margaret. Making my third personal aircraft guided manual for DCS aircraft is gonna be lurking a bit. Copy that. Nice. You use it for you just use it for use it, make it for yourself, for your own notes, Raz. It'd be awesome to share that if you have a website or a place to put it, but you know, up to you. I found some nice guides. I mean, I use Chuck's guides, but they're so big. Sometimes I like something like I like the Cliff's Notes version, you know, just to get up, fly, maybe blow something up with a basic weapon. Oh, it's a little. Okay, let's do a touch and go there. Little airplane. I'm gonna do a touch and go. If you want to get on the leaderboard, I spotted an airfield. Just to give you more chances to get on the scoreboard, I'm gonna do a touch and go right here. I don't know what airfield this is. We'll just go nearest airports list and hope that this is this Jake Arner Memorial. We're heading west, so 260.
22 November traffic HYPRT XTHRO 12
Yeah.
miles northeast.
It's not
4,500
searchable?
feet
That's
inbound
not good.
And go left traffic runway 26.
I should make a suggestion, although if it's already that will probably be a for sure. Do let me know. So far I have the Tomcat, the F-18 out working. Oh, awesome. For sure, Raz. Do you have a personal website where you can post files and stuff, or a GitHub? If you don't, I could help you point you onto a place to easily set it up so you can host it. Nora on a crusade against Chuck. GTA for sure, copy that. Alright, let's go. Touch and go coming up. If you want to get on the leaderboard, just type in your guess. So I'm doing a touch and go now. This is gonna be a touch and go, not a stop land, not a full stop landing. We'll check our fuel. My flaps were down this whole time. HyperTextHero amateur pilot. There it is. I found on someone, I did a search for A4 Skyhawk manual DCS guide or something, and I found a nice basic guide done in sort of, I mean, it's quite detailed actually, it's quite long, but it seems to me it's done in the style that you're seeing, Raza, you know, for personal use. The basics quickly, you know, little arrows pointing, touch this, touch that, it does this, it does that, and you're good to go. No flaps, this is just a touch and go. Okay, let's give it a bit of flaps because we're moving pretty fast here. I'll get back to chat in a second. I'm just concentrating on this touch and go. And Raz with the win! That's pretty good. 43, Raz had 70.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine. Have a nice flight.
Shit.
Just to remind you, we're not paying you for this one.
Copy that, dispatch. Always scary these touch and goes because look, I stay in a slow speed. So I try to make them smooth, but then the slow speed makes it a little tricky for you afterwards to keep flying, you know? I'll add you to the scoreboard in a bit, Raz. Let me just get back to speed. An applause for Raz. Flaps fully up. We're back flying. A puddle of blood by the little puddle. Potentially. Maybe it's the psychopath of Pennsylvania. I haven't played a horror game for a while. I don't. With horror, I prefer sci-fi horror, I think. Okay, that's looking good. keep heading west. And let's I have to go get my laptop to put Raz on the score here on scoreboard. No autopilot in this plane, so I have to keep you know, hand flying her. That's the last gulp of my coffee this morning. Yesterday, we got fresh. We picked fresh wild, fresh blueberries. Not wild, they're cultivated, but you pay a certain amount and you pick them. So it's like a bunch of blueberries. This morning, Amber made blueberry muffins. That was breakfast. Just finishing the coffee. One of the perks of Michigan, blueberries, really good blueberries here. Okay, I don't really know where the heck I'm going because I know I have to go west, but I don't know where this Shangri-La is. Could cheat and go, let's just do that. Press V. Alright, we're going more or less the right direction. There you go. I have a ways to go. Alright, I'm gonna get my laptop and add Raz Wasabi to the guesstimator or port. Stand by. Got a bit of turbulence here. Oh, copy that, Katie. I guess it might be too late now. I'm flying an airplane online. But I'll go check. All right, Raz Wasabi. Leaderboard. Man, really, there's quite a wind. This aircraft right now. The second win in this season. Second correct guess. So let's put you up here below Mort because R comes after M. And that's a bit the overall. Overall, 3 correct guesses. Today's the 3rd of August. Crazy how fast this year is going. Is gone. There's scattered storms here in Michigan today, so I have to keep closing windows, opening windows for the rain not to come in and destroy things just inside the window. Whoa! There's someone out here! Who is it? This scared the heck out of me. Is that Matt? What up? It's Matt in his PT-17. I think it must be Matt. Awesome. Scared the heck out of me because I went outside and I was like, there's a loud airplane out here. That's Matt. Nice. Green shot. Stand by. There you go. One of the best sounding airplanes in the game, I think, the PT-17 Stearman. Thanks for dropping by, Matt Rock. We have Matt here. Welcome back, Kerr. So odd when you're a certain distance away from the airplane, the color switches. I don't know if it's a missing LOD texture file. And there he goes. I'm pretty sure the Stearman is faster than the Cessna 152. Meow. Let's get close to Matt. Sure, we're still going more or less the right direction. Oh, we're going the wrong way now. We're going south. Again, set a westerly course, Matt. I'll try to follow you. Get on formation. Just saw Microsoft Flight Simulator forums that you're looking for a Dragon Rapide. There's a really nice freeware one. Are you serious? There's a freeware Dragon Rapide? Are you serious? Oh, lordships. My lordship, by the gods, by all the lordships in the skies, I shall go see that. Thanks for letting me know, Matt. You know why I want that airplane? Well, number one, I think it looks beautiful. And number two, a little bit of banding here. Number two, my aunt, the woman married to my dad's brother, she's 93 years old now. She's, I think, approaching 90. For their honeymoon, I think this was back in 1964, maybe. They flew from somewhere in the UK to the Isle of Guernsey in a Dragon Rapide. It's a wonderful passenger biplane. It looks really beautiful, a de Havilland Rapide. And I didn't know there was a freeware one, but I would love a really well done one with wise sounds and everything. Thank you for your guesses. You have to register on the forum? For sure, I will do that straight after the stream. I'm gonna go register on the forum. And PT-17 Stearman and a Cessna 152. A couple of really beautiful airplanes here. One is a little tricycle geared, a friendly looking thing from the 70s. The other one, a beautiful sturdy biplane from, I think, the 1930s. A lot of two airplanes that are very dear to the heart of many aviators, because these are the planes that a lot of people have flown solo for the first time in their aviation career. And here they are, flying together, courtesy of Matt joining us in this flight. And we're back on a westerly heading. The Ghost airplane, no pilots visible. The Flying Ghost. That's flying the one, the version of the fairing. That was an update to the PT-17. There was an update to it that they added a version of the fairing that covering the engine there, the radio engine. Domo arigato. Basta roboto. Just concentrating here, I'm not looking at the chat too much. Some excellent information from Matt that there is a freeware Dragon Repeat for Microsoft Flight Simulator. You have to register on the Sim Outhouse forum. I am going after, as soon as we land, I'm gonna go do that. I'll do it live on stream. All right. A little bit of banding there. Network code is hard to write, you know. Beautiful aircraft. Once we get the Cessna Aerobat, we're gonna paint our airplane again. We're gonna have hearts on the wings again. We're gonna have like some exciting text on the wings. Oh, we're way off course here. Hold up. No, not that much. We're on course. We're doing good. Basically, we have to follow these ridges. Follow these ridges. Let's see if there's another airfield for a touch and go nearby. Let's look around. If not an airfield, at least a road. How about on that? Looks like a bit of cleared forest there. I don't want to encourage these people by touch and go on the cleared forest land. Anything out there? There must be some airfields nearby here. Another mining operation. It's time for me to stand up, people. Stand by. Thank you, Alec. Don't worry, Kerr. Everyone is really busy doing their own thing. Oftentimes I use streams as a radio station. And, you know, hang out a bit. Say hi to people. See what's going on. Maybe learn a new thing here and there. Fly together once in a while. Thanks, Nora. Still looking for an airfield for a touch and go. There's some big, like, industrial plant over there or something. I think there's a westerly wind because we're really, I mean, right now we're at 115 knots about, so we're making better progress than before. Matt's still with us to the southeast over there. Maybe he spotted an airfield. Oh, I think that's an airfield. Okay, let's go there. Looks like a dirt strip. I see Matt heading towards it, so let's do the same thing. Touch and go coming up. Too many kids per, yeah, that's often a problem with beaches, right? Watch our speed here. I want to overspeed this thing and end our flight prematurely. We can observe Matt's touch and go. In the meantime, I'm gonna touch and go right there. I don't know if they're still going to organize those long-range races. If they don't, maybe we should do one of our own. Organize a race, a long-range one, using Sky Vector to plan. Whoa. Whoa, 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 watch out. Flaps down. Let's put flaps up. Gonna be a higher speed one. Touch and go coming up. The hill down here, look at that. Matt, very smooth touch and go. Microsoft Flight Simulator level of detail at a distance just makes the planes disappear sometimes, unfortunately, but it was there, you could see with the label. And 0 to hero with the win. Oh, just a shade under 100. I almost aborted that because I was getting close to those trees. An applause for 0 to hero Alec, solidifying his lead and adding another one to the tally. Oh, this is not really a beach, rather private access to the sea, but there are 3 or 4 families with lots of kids and a lot of his relatives. There are 5 or 6 at the moment. 0 to hero Alex says sounds wholesome. I think 0 to hero Alex has a kid, so you know, we're always gonna have different perspectives. I'm fine with kids as long as they're not terrors, you know. Sometimes kids are a terror. No, once in a while. Most of them are nice. But once in a while you have a kid who's a terror. And then it makes it not nice. Let me do this. Let's center track IR down here. That'll let us get up a little more. Let's keep going west. Thanks for spotting that airfield for us, Matt. And here we go. Climb a little bit to clear those. Starting to get a little more mountainous here. Oh, 07, Alec. Out for troubles, huh? Hey, watch out, you're in a public channel here, Kerr. I mean, I've talked to parents who were like, you know, the kid was mean to the dog and the dog bit him, but I was actually on the side of the dog because he deserved that bite, you know? It is all relative. You would agree, and I taught him a lot. Geez, got 2 out of 3 are troublesome. That's unlucky. Okay. Neofly is tracking us, but the airfield that we're doing is non-existent in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, oh, no, actually, it's existing in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but we couldn't set a course for a Neofly, so we're just flying towards it. This is not a mission, we're just trying to get there to purchase an airplane. We're just over halfway there. And let me add 0 to hero Alex win to the tally. Standby. guess that's another decision about having kids, you know. It's like, what if you get a bit of a terror? Hard to manage. 0 to hero with 14 now. And 26 overall. Parents' fault. No, I used to think that, and it can be. I think it can be, but I also think that it can be just a kid. You know, the kid. Something about the kid that makes him, you know, a bit evil even. Often you grow out of it, but sometimes it keeps going. A couple of movies about that. And there's this book that I read that really made me think a lot about these things called The Psychopath Code. It's a free book, you can see it online. And the guys... Yeah, it makes you want to shoot up an office, computers and stuff. Some kids. Anyway, this book, the premise is that the hypothesis of the book is that there's about 1 in 20 people are sociopaths or psychopaths, and there's you know an evolutionary reason for it. That's the guys is. Oh, is this an airfield? No, I think this is just like train tracks or something. Either train tracks or just like a cleared forest for electrical pylons. And it's a pretty convincing thesis, you know. I've met a few psychopaths in my life. Sociopaths, psychopaths, whatever you call it. It's just basically people that are incapable of feeling empathy for other people. So they, you know, they're mean and they want power and nothing else, and they don't realize that that's not nice, or they do, but they can't help it. I don't know. Here it says the kid's grandmother said the firstborn was possessed out of control. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah. I'm taking the thirdborn with me to rugby next year. Wait, the thirdborn is the nice one? Agreed, Raz. Oftentimes, I think that's how parents feel. Like a lot of my friends are parents now. I'm one of the holdouts here. With Amber, we're, you know, we've talked about it. We have our art, and so far we kind of feel there's enough people in the world, and it's okay not to have kids. So, get to play more video games, get to sleep a little better, you know. 0 to Hero says, psychopath managers, scary, successful. Yeah, those are the worst. And the problem is that the psychopaths, by being psychopaths and not caring about other people, they often get into positions of power, you know, because they just don't care. They just step over people into the next stage. And here's another weird thing about it. To get rid of them, often people have to promote them to a higher position to get rid of them. So they get promoted, you know, in a manager in an office setting. When I read that book, it really, check it out, The Psychopath Code by this guy called Peter Hinkens. He's a Dutch guy who worked at software, and he said basically he died some years ago, unfortunately, and he basically wrote a book to try to analyze using, you know, his analytical softwares, because to try to find out is there a reason that there's these kind of people in the world. And I think it's a pretty good hypothesis. You know, you can't really prove it. I mean, you could do tests and stuff, but based on what he wrote in the book and his experiences, I think it's a pretty good hypothesis. Something about you need a psychopath in order to make the rest of the group stronger. An evolutionary thing. It's a free book on the internet. A Matt over there, up ahead looking, scouting for her. touch and go airfields. Oh, did I? Yeah, I added 02 heroes to the score. Good heroes win. He's nice and huge. All right, sounds like a good rugby player. If he starts now, you have a lot of fun, and then defend his mean 2 older brothers. Defend his parents or just defend himself. I have a workplace where I could drop it. Drop what randomly? I mean, they're also very lucky parents who have kids who are just absolute angels, you know? More mining operations out here in Pennsylvania. A very ridgy, foresty area. That'll be a nice field for a touch and go. But we're gonna try to stick with proper actual airfields for now. When I get to the next rank, second officer, I can start doing emergency rescue missions that you can land anywhere. Those are my favorite types of missions in Neofly. Then we're gonna be landing in more fields. Oh, that book. All right, awesome. Yeah. You have to print it out. I don't think you can get a printed copy because it's just all online PDF. But you could print it out. See, but the problem with someone who is a sociopath psychopath, they wouldn't even realize it, you know. And there's actually a chapter in the book they can't change. It's like almost like a condition, you know. I mean, they can realize it, but then I don't know. And there's a chapter about it has the questions: am I a psychopath? And it, you know. Yeah, print it out, read it. It's very. I found it very good. You know, everyone likes different types of things, but wannabe heli pilo out there. We got Josh Jacobs, Cheshire Wharf, Go Victor Narzarok, Network Loop. Looks like a software system administrator, and we have Air India 904 out there to the south. The right side of the airplane, that's the north. We got Rippy Manevone, and we got Matt with his steerman scouting out. I think he's trying to stay on the line. Much better flyer than HyperTextHero. Let's try to get back on that line. Let's go follow Matt. I guess I got therapy from sport. All right. Oh, you're a sociopath? All right, well, there's a chapter about that in the book. I recommend you read it. Whoever you are. I like it. It made me realize a lot of people I ran into in my life. Not a lot, but a few, you know. It's like, what the heck's wrong with this? I'm like, oh. Okay, I understand more now. Copy that, Kerr. All right. Got an airfield there? Looks like a landing strip, but it's behind us. It's the side already. Let's just keep going. Oh, it curves this ridge here. All right. Very pretty landscape. A lot of Amish live around here. Malandragem and Kikas Moreira with the music taking us through Pennsylvania. We're heading to Shangri-La 6 Papa what was it, 6 Papa Alpha Niner to pick up a Cessna, not a Citation, but another 152, an Aerobat. These flights do give us a little bit of experience points here and there, and we're slowly getting up to first officer rank, which will give us new missions of interception, VIP search and rescue, VIP helicopter, and world live emergency and emergency. You know, just taking our time here. We do want to eventually get our certification for a twin this certification here for a twin engine airplane. I only have 1 star on this one for some reason. I don't know what that means. I haven't done a test, but we can. There's a cool feature of Neofly Forza. You can choose a location. You have to actually fly there, and then you get into a test aircraft, and you pay like $100, and you get the certification. This one here is a C qualification. These are for turboprops, I think. Mono turbo propeller airplanes. Alright. Score star. Ah, here you go. Score stars depends on the touchdown fee per minute. Cool. We should do this. We should choose a test location after in the near future and try to get a better 3-star rating there. For now, we're just flying off. Copy, Alec. All right. I guess my advice, if someone realizes they're a sociopath or psychopath, is just, even if it's really hard, try to put yourself in other people's shoes you have a relationship with, and try to make sure your actions doesn't hurt them, you know, whether emotionally, well, hopefully not physically, then we really have to, you know, call authorities, that sort of thing. But it's hard to do, but it's the golden rule. You know, treat others like you want to be treated. If you don't want to be treated badly, then you got to treat others nicely. Do the right thing. That's a movie also by was it? No, it wasn't Stan Lee. What was that guy's name? Do the right thing. Yeah. Only on the rugby pitch, right, Kerr? I don't think you need to be a psychopath to want to get physical with colleagues based on some experiences in working environments in the past. You know, never happened. But the thing is, when you're dealing with a psychopath, then all sorts of emotions will come into play. Another sort of mine there. Chalk, salt, I don't know. Crossing a river up front. Okay, we're approaching 6 Papa Alpha Niner. Doing better. I think the wind changed, or we're just doing a bit better piloting here. Yeah, I would agree with you. You know, the ball's the wrong shape. You know, everyone is smashing into each other with no protection. I think you have to be a little nuts. I agree with you. Oh, a really good friend of mine played rugby, Jeremy. He was a pretty normal guy, though, I have to say. He was just incredibly strong and fast and a pretty level-headed guy, I have to say. I was surprised. He tried to get me to play for years. I was like, dude, no way. I don't want to get tooth knocked out, toe broken, head gash. You know, I like basketball. I find that it's a sport that has more finesse. Put it that way. No, but I think, yeah. Yeah, you know, a few hits to the head here and there. Gonna remain cuckoo. Same thing with American football, you know. I had a couple of friends, they're woodworkers, and they just had a terrible experience of a client down in Ann Arbor. And the client turned out to be an ex-American football player. You know, you have a few too many hits to the head, might start to make you have some issues. All right, Matt, the steerman, is scouting out the route for us. I think he's getting close to Shangri-La. Oh no, there's another. We're still a ways out, but there's another airfield right ahead of us, right below us. Kilo Sierra Echo India. Can we do a touch and go there? Let's take a look. Is that it? I don't think so. Probably a dirt strip. Maybe that one? Hey, Icebird! Thanks for dropping by. Thank you for the lurk. Have a good bike ride. Man, I don't think I'm gonna do this touch and go because I don't see it, and I don't know if that's the airfield. I'm just gonna keep going unless I really recognize it. Okay. Still looking around for it. Might be that thing there. I just have a bad feeling about touch and go around here right now. Matt found something, I think. Swooping down over there. Maybe he's going back towards us. Oh, turn off engine! Alright, here we go. Not touch and go, but Icebird had us turn off our engine. I reduced the price a little bit. We're just gonna have to do that one. Take a quick look around here. There's that. Bloody hell, Icebird. You're gonna have to do that one. Alright, get your landing guesstimator guesses, people. Might be this thing. That's looking pretty good. I don't know where I'm gonna land yet. I haven't made the decision. There's Matt. Alright, indecisiveness is not good in this situation, people, so let's make a decision here. Alright, it's gonna be there. There. Full flaps. And 0 to hero of the win! It's a harder landing, but hey, I wanted to put her down. Okay, I didn't want to crash. An applause for Iceberg coming in here with the turn off engine. I reduced the price a little bit after our discussion yesterday. No predictions or game not active. I think Iceberg, you were just off just after the landing. Another applause for 0 to hero Alec. Let's see. Holy moly, okay. I'm only a home bike. I love to do everything at home as office. Better chance than last time. Yeah, this was better, Iceberg. Alright. 0 to hero of another win. He's just getting into this minus 77 feet per minute. Sorry, I was too late. There'll be another one because we're in one piece. We're gonna take off again. Let me just... Give me 1 second for a break. I am going to run an annoying... Get ready for an annoying commercial break. Commercial break. Commercial break. Commercial break. Commercial break. Let me just shut off the plane for my annoying commercial break so that we don't run out our battery, okay? Gonna continue. Brain sucks. Oh, sorry, Iceberg. Yeah, I might make it G eventually just to make it easy, you know, just G, the letter G. Maybe I'll do that today, but I know it was predicted for a long time, so I apologize for that. I'm gonna take a little annoying commercial break here, and I'm gonna run a quick little commercial. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you won't see it. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the water closet and I'll be right back. I have Captain Carl 445 out there, and here comes Matt with his landing. Oh, just missed our airplane. Managed to stop successfully. That was a Captain Carroll flying low. I think he's flying an airplane that I don't have installed because he's getting the default, I don't know what. He's in a T6. Is that a Texan? Very nice view here. I will be right back, people. Gotta work from home the rest of the day, so be right back. HyperTextHero, John again went home. Copy that, rest. Thank you so much for being here. Looking forward to GTA Online and DCS or Microsoft Flight Simulator or whatever together, okay? Here comes the annoying commercial break, people. I will be back shortly. If you're a subscriber, you won't see this. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hopefully the annoying commercial break wasn't too annoying. Actually, there's a redeemable called Ad Time, and I actually renamed it Annoying Commercial Break. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, time to take off. Let's see if Neofly is still tracking our position. It is. I think you can only do it once per stream, or there's a timer, Icebird. Unless it crashed. Let me double check. Yeah, I think you can. I think you can do it once per stream, or I don't know. There is a limitation there, you know. I apologize for that. But here you go. You want to see it one more time? I'll give it to you. Iceberg with the annoying commercial break. All right. All right. Let's do an annoying commercial break. One more. I'll just do a 30-second one, okay? If I can. Oh, it's not letting me do it now. You recently ran an ad and must wait to run another. Oh, okay. Maybe it's running. Hopefully it's doing it automatically. We'll if not, then let me know and I'll see what I can do. But there's only so much I can do, you know. So a lot of it Twitch does by itself. All right, let's take off and make it to Shangri-La before midday, hopefully. Where were we? Icebird turned off our engine. We'll turn on an alternator back, the battery. There's no one out there, so I'll just shout Vasconcelos career prop anyway. Oh, we need a mixture. We need some fuel in the engine. Oh, we're good. Let's take a quick look outside. Matt's heading that direction for the takeoff. Oh, watch out, Matt! Watch for that tree! Oh, jeez! Is he gonna clear the trees? Oh, he just clipped the trees there. All right, well, let's just do the same thing he's doing. I'm gonna back up a little bit and aim that way and go. Let's taxi all the way back here. We're gonna want a notch of flaps, just a notch. Was it a bad ad? That's why it's called annoying commercial break. Icebird. Generally ads are terrible, you know. Generally ads are really atrocious. Sometimes they can be good, but it's definitely the exception, not the rule. Apologies for my friends who work in advertising agencies. Ads are generally terrible. You are God, I am Judas, you gave me the option, and I take it. Copy that. Iceberg. I think when you redeem the ad, I think it does it automatically. I'm not sure, but I think it does it automatically. Okay, before we go, let's just look over the hill because I don't want to almost do what Matt did, and I don't want to hit that tree. All right, we're gonna aim a little bit to the left. Let's go a little bit to the right and go through the hole in those other trees there. Let's come this way. Judas! I only got it like 20 minutes after she sent it. So I don't think it wasn't like hard rain to the side. It was just straight down rain. What I could see. Sorry, I'm trying to get to this place that I've been trying to get for the past 2 days. So have lunch. Don't worry about me. I'll do it after. I am a god in this Twitch channel, not in real life. All right, go. Iscario. What is Iscario? That I'm not familiar with. It sounds like a special Roman chariot. Do our best here, people. Oh, that last bump was really... Okay, we're just hanging on, clutching to the air here. The wings are clutching into this air. Stream, I'm not gonna put my flaps up just yet because we don't wanna get some good positive rate. Alright, we do have positive rate. Flaps up. Those will pitch down a bit. Oh, excuse me. I'll get back to the chat 1 second. Let me get back to my westerly heading. Iscario, a Roman chariot? No, that's just what I made up. Let's see what it actually is. We're heading east now. We want to turn back to the west. You know that the most commercials in Italy are of medicines for fungi, prostate diarrhea, and similar things. In the States too, Kerr. The funny thing about the States is that if you watch TV, I don't watch TV, you know, but sometimes I see one turned on at someone's place or...
Guinan, I need your help. Step over here a minute.
And if you listen to the radio, I don't listen to the radio either, you know, most of the radio stations. I mean, I listen to music radio, but not like talk radio. But if you listen to a radio, and sometimes when I lived in New York City, you go downstairs where there's the, you know, to wash your clothes. Buildings have often the washing machines down in the basement. And there's also radio on there. And sometimes, you know, oftentimes it'll be, that's healthcare here. It's basically a business. So you have an ad for something, and it's like, yeah, if you're feeling bad, if you have a headache, if you think you might have cancer or something. What, babe? I'm streaming, I'm working. Oppa. And, whoa, Matt's right here. And, oh, look at that fly away, it's so awesome. And then right after the ad, there's like a minute of all of them saying, by the way, if you take this may happen, this may happen, this may happen, this may happen, or this may happen. It's all terrible things, you know. So it's just, I don't understand people that who listen to that stuff. It's just nuts. Iceberg says you're only a copy of him. I think I need to take a should I pause and come see what it is? Sure? Okay. Chris says there's one for constipation of the so-called fave de fouque. Bloody hell. I apologize for that annoying commercial break, but what can I do? At least I called it an annoying commercial break, no? Safe and effective, full stop, or else. Iscario, I don't know, I'm gonna have to look that up, Iceberg. Let's try to get to this bloody place, okay? And who won that thing? Was it Zero to Hero Alec who won? It was, so I have to add another win for him. Oh man, now I lost my airfield because we landed, I think. So I don't know where the heck Shangri-La is. Fly with Lash on, thank you. It's been a long time since I had a new follower. Thank you so much for following. Fly with Lash one. Still trying to get to Shangri-La. Let's do this. Let's turn on E43 7 p.m. I'm just trying to find this thing manually. There it is, there it is. Shangri-La, it's directly west of us. Alright, probably bearing a 272 or something. Let's get 272 bearing. The runways are soft. There's a road. It's 522. If we follow that road, it won't be the first airfield to the right, but the second one to the right of the road. Shangri-La, there it is. It's just a dirt strip. That's where we're headed. There's a Cessna Aerobat there for sale that we want. Let's cross over this ridge over here and get to that road. Oh, you're not seeing what I'm talking about because I have game capture instead of display capture. Okay, that's the route. This is the airfield we're going to right there. Bearing about 272, 273, I would guess. It's all right. We're about 9 followers away, I think, Kerr, because, you know, sometimes you lose followers, sometimes it's bots, so we've been hovering around that 490 mark of followers for a while. That's 500, and it'll be a random chance of a pilot. Well, it will happen, but it'll be totally random because I want Amber to do it without me knowing. It'll be a total surprise, you know. Kerr, everyone gets what he earns. I had a nice ad with... The good thing I have installed an ad block into my brain already. Forgot it. That's good. I swear, I did the same thing. I have an ad block installed on my brain too. Vice piracy imminent. How much is it? Let's take a look at the goals. Oh, I've heard this song too many times. Hold up. $491. There it is. Okay, we have 9 more to go. All right. If we reach, when we reach, we'll get to 500 eventually. But when you get 500 followers, after that, there will be a. I'm gonna tell Amber. I'm gonna ask Amber. Please, without telling me, randomly, when I least expected, smash a pie in my face when I'm live on stream. You know, it can be just a simple pie with just some cream sprayed onto a foil or something, but it will happen. The good thing I have installed ad block into, yeah, it's like going to the washroom. It's not nice, but we have to do it. Like running ads. Matt's to our side here. We have also the Captain Carl 445 and another steerman to our side. All right. Stand by. Don't be a sociopath, Kerr. All right. Remember what I said. Matt and Captain Carl and the steerman, we are approaching finally Shangri-La, a place that we've been trying to get to for a while. I've had crashes, I've had night issues, I have weather issues, I had Neofly water landing issues. All right, here we go. Steerman and Captain Carl, they're 2 steermans. Maybe a friend of Matt's, or maybe someone we picked up along the way. I'll just type guess and see. I like it a lot, Icebird. I'm liking it a lot. It's still a beta, but I'm really enjoying it because you don't have to like do so many things, you know. You You just fly the plane and it keeps track of it, so you don't have to be doing a mission. And it tracks where you are, and you get experience points just for flying. You don't have to do a mission for experience points. So I'm liking it a lot. You just passed these ridges here. There's a west 522. We're gonna follow that route until we see this road, and then the airstrip is right there. Apparently it's closed now in the real world, but it's still open in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Iceberg says, I will stick to the old one since I cannot transfer the old to the new one. Did you donate? Because if you donate, you should have access to download it for free. If you donated or bought whatever if you paid a bit of money for whatever the add-ons were called, the Elena, and actually I don't know if you can transfer over the old database. Maybe you will be able to once it's out of beta. I'm not sure. That's a lot of flights. All right. All right. Beautiful landscape. It's undulating forested hills. That looks like an airfield. I don't know if that was just maybe a farm. It should come into view shortly. All right. I don't know what people's experience with the level of detail and the distance in the latest updates is. For me, it still continues to be less than it was before. That doesn't bother me too much. I generally fly these lower airplanes anyway, the general aviation propeller airplanes. Icebird is only flying airliner jobs in the past and near future. Really, just airliners, huh? Yeah, I'm just like the general aviation airplanes, because the airliners, it's like it takes like an hour to get into the air, and my brain it's not compatible with the way my brain works, basically. I have a friend who also loves flying the airliners, and you know, more power to people who like that. Awesome. I'm glad there are people who like flying airliners, because then I can fly in airliners in the real world. Although I do miss flying in real life also in a little airplane, and we're gonna remedy that soon. Icebird, moving to Michigan does mean that the dream of private pilot's license is closer. Here's Route 522 coming up. Should be this thing here. I have to train my brain. Copy that. I have Captain Carl and Matt right behind us. Oh no, that's Captain Carl. Okay, I always think it's Matt because he's flying as steerman usually. I think that may be the airstrip right there, directly ahead, directly west. Oh, I don't know, but in maybe the next couple of years, the next year or so, I'm exploring. I'm researching schools around here, and you know, it's just a lifelong dream. I can't afford to fly very often because it's expensive, but it would be nice to just have done it, you know. And there's so many little light airplanes flying over me here in Michigan that it just makes me think about it all the time. Okay, I think that's the landing strip there. If you want to get on the scoreboard, now's the time to put your guesstimator entries, people. Feel free to do it. I think that's it. It may be the one a little further up. All right. Runway 25.
6 Papa Alpha 9er traffic HYPRT
Finally.
14 miles east, 2,400 feet, inbound to land runway 25.
Uncontrolled runway. It's that one right there. That little thing. Pretty short. A little scary. Put the flaps down already. Reduce speed. Also haven't done short landings in a Cessna for a while. Here we go. Landing light on. That's where we're headed to. After this landing, we're gonna go raid someone. I'm gonna have lunch, and I'm gonna go and find that they have a land Rapide that Matt told us about. Later this afternoon, likely DCS. Watch your airspeed, try to stay near that 40 knots on the touch down. It is a pretty short airstrip. I may have to touch down a little harder. We'll see how it goes, how it's feeling. Depends on the wind too. I do feel like we're going into the wind here. Like a parking lot. Here come Captain Carl right ahead of us. Captain Carl 445 in his own Stearman. Love seeing the shadow of the planes.
That was a hard
And 0 to hero with the win. It's a little hard, but applause. I have to give you 2 more, right? 0 to hero. I'll scroll up and see. Thank you, Captain Carl, for following us. Wonderful. Parking brake on. Engine off. Let's put continue.
clear to start your engine.
Thank you for being here, people. I'm gonna run the outro. I'm gonna add 0 to hero Alex wins. Solidifying his thanks, Kerr. Thanks for playing. Solidifying his lead. Oh, Matt just landed. Sorry, I missed your landing, Matt. I'm gonna run the outro. Buon pomeriggio, Kerr. Thanks again. I'll be back a little later with DCS A4 Skyhawk action. Potentially other things as well. Right now, let's go and raid someone. Let's see who's out there. Who's out there maybe playing some general aviation that we potentially haven't raided before. Thanks, Icebird. No one playing that. Maybe some DCS World action. No futurist line, but I do want to sometimes, you know, go to someone that we haven't raided before. Whoa, nice flyby. Yeah, I know he's streaming, but if there's someone I haven't raided before, I'm gonna drop by Futures afterwards in DCS if he's still there. Jeez, I follow all these different people, huh? How about this one? I don't think no, I followed that one too. How about this one? Peevis P. Oh, we haven't seen this guy before. Okay. Moonzy1661, no camera, but that's fine. It looks like he's flying F-18. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm Text, you're awesome. Rating, peace out.